This past Tuesday, March 27, 2012, Inglewood residents piled into the City Council chambers to hear the results of the city's waste hauling contract and voice opinions on items on the agenda. Item CC3, staff approved an agreement with Professional Account Management, LLC, to extend the current agreement to provide parking citation processing and customer service for the city from April 1st, 2012 through March 31st, 2015. A staff report was presented.
Staff is recommending that we exercise the first reader option with Professional Account Management. Professional Account Management provides us with citation processing services in which we use to support our client agencies. The revenue generated from the service contract equals about $500,000 per year on top of the overhead costs for the department itself, as well as approximately $600,000 in additional revenue for collection services that the subsidiary of law enforcement systems provides. We removed some language from the agreement and clarified some language. The first modification that we made was initially upon execution of the agreement in 2007. The tax offset program was in need of some initial investment in order to offset some of those costs. We agreed to share 50% of the revenue the first year of the agreement. Subsequent years of the agreement, it was a verbal commitment that there was no additional revenue share for that initial investment. So we're removing that portion of the language from the agreement itself. So on top of our overhead costs and everything else considered, the revenue back to the city, to the general fund, is approximately $500,000 in additional revenue. Not counting collection services, back to additional line item for parking for the police department, there's approximately $600,000 in additional revenue for collections where we have those.
Item CC4, Council approved an agreement with Energy Connect to serve as a curtailment service program for Southern California Edison's Share the Power Demand Response Program. Item CC5 was pulled. SPH1, Mayor Butts set a public hearing for April 17, 2012 at 7 p.m. to consider an amendment to Special Use Permit number 1105, requiring that any removal of Morton Bay fig trees obtain City Council review and approval. CD1, staff adopted resolution number 12-34, appointing the mayor and the former Inglewood redevelopment manager to the Redevelopment Oversight Board in accordance with the implementation requirements of Assembly Bill X1-26. Item CM2 was pulled. The big item on the agenda was item CM1, where council provided direction related to the acquisition of integrated solid waste disposal and recycling services.
I would like the city council, in a business-like manner, to pick the lowest bidder to perform this service. I really don't care how much waste gets recycled. I don't care what color the trucks are. I don't care if they shoot it in rockets to the sun. I don't care if they're union or non-union. I don't care what fines or decisions went on in the past. I want to know that I am getting value for what I pay for in waste collection.
I don't mind paying extra to get the best. And I'm sure most of the people out there that's listening are willing to pay the price to get the best. City of Inglewood shouldn't settle for anything other than the best.
How many of these companies are employing residents of Inglewood? How many families are actually feeding themselves off of the salary of one of their people working for these companies?
I would like to see a MRF in Inglewood. One, it will bring jobs, and I'm sure Inglewood could use the funds.
After hearing public comments on the matter and receiving visual presentations, Council approved a motion to begin a 45-day negotiation period with Republic Consolidated. For more detailed information, log on to www.cityofinglewood.org. Click on the How Do I tab. Scroll down to View City Council Agendas. Scroll down one more time to the City Council date that you're looking for. Double click, download it to your computer, and you're all set to go.